Here in Lagos, the police have presented its first witness in the trial of two men accused of defaming the monarch of Ikati ELEGUSHI, Saheed ELEGUSHI. The hearing held before Justice Abimbola Aogboro at the Federal High Court, Ikoyi. Senior correspondent Ivy Kano was there.
The defendants, Adeshola James and Odumosun Awiye, were arraigned in May on 4-count charge of alleged cyber-stalking, illegal publication and defamation of Oba Saheed ELEGUSHI's character, which they both pleaded not guilty to. The offences are punishable under Section 24 of the Cyber Crimes Act 2015 and Sections 374 and 375 of the Criminal Code Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. The two TikTokers were said to have committed the offense between December 2023 and March 2024. According to the prosecuting counsel, the two used their social media platforms, which includes TikTok, Facebook, and WhatsApp, to publish the alleged offensive contents. At the last hearing, Justice Awogboro adjourned to June 4 and 5 for the police to open its case, but due to the organized labor strike, the case couldn't proceed on Tuesday. On Wednesday, the prosecution's first witness testified in the trial.
The first defendant said his lawyer, he just obtained the services of a lawyer who pleaded for adjournment. The second defendant does not have a counsel, and they pleaded to that the case be adjourned. Gracefully, after listening to evidence, commencement of evidence, the matter was adjourned in the interest of justice for them to have the services of lawyers to represent them as per their choice and constitutional requirement. In actual fact, the judge wanted an earlier date, which we preferred to, but the counsel pleaded that they be given time to study the file and then respond accordingly.
The actions of the defendants were said to have brought anxiety and hatred to the monarch, his family, and the Ikate kingdom.
Every host, every panelist, whenever you have the chance to open your platform, we need to call out the police, not the person.
At this point, and junction of justice for Mohbad, it is time for violence. This is what we want.
We need to make our voice loud and Senator.
Let me just
we need to every day, every chance we have, because it is now so obvious. They are not giving us updates. Why would they give you updates? They have no updates. They've done nothing. Nada. Zero. Nothing. See why we are all agitated. You see why we are all bashing ourselves. You see why we seem impatient. One thing is playing out: the complicity of the police and their inaction. I'm going to make two reference points overseas. If you all remember the case of George Floyd, if you all remember the case of O.J. Simpson, updates were coming from two angles.
God bless
the police were giving updates because those were two clear homicide cases. And whenever you have a homicide case, it's a case between the state and the perpetrators of the crime. Let me say it again. Homicide case is a case between the state meaning the country, is a case between the state and the perpetrators of the crime. So the police are under obligation to give updates to the public on the state or the stage of the investigation. So updates should have been coming from the police in a sane country, in a country that works. The second update will be coming from the family of the victim, represented by their lawyer. So updates are coming from two angles. From the state, represented by the police, that are unbiased, that have not taken sides, that are not complicit. They should have been giving us updates since September till today. Police. Then the legal team of Baba, representing the family of the victim, should also be giving us updates after the fact, not what they want to do. Let them update us on what they've done, because telling us what they want to do is like giving info and be exposed to the perpetrators of the crime, to their own legal team, to manipulate the law. So to be honest, all of us are agitated. All of us. So just like Supervisor said, I'm a nisuru funrawani. That is just the truth. The legal team, I'm not holding brief for them, but honestly, Omipo Jokalo, who can interpret that in English? Because we are fighting against the people that should be upholding the law. How do you circumvent that? How do you rationalize it? We are up against the police that should uphold the law. We are up against the police that should do the right thing. We are up against the police that should do diligence. Now, borrow me sense. How you want to rationalize them? How you want to rationalize? Somebody came with an opinion and said, petition the police. I laugh in past tense. Which police? Auntie, which police now? Auntie me, which police? Abi which police? Check the police that did not see the crime scene. Abi the police that said Mohbad bled profusely and we said that did not happen. Which police are they? Check the police that they put petition for Darosha. They told Darosha to go home. Is it the same police that Adura opened his mouth and said, I'm the one that embalmed my brother?
And they believe the same police who is giving the anti-justice information.
See, the dynamics, my people, let's be patient. The dynamics are up when you say, see, other people don't talk am. Other people don't talk am. At the end of the day, God himself will step in. Because you know why? We are up against, listen, my people, see, all of us, they para. All of us, they para. Because we are up against the police. We are not against the petitioner in the palace. We are open your inner mind. We are up against the police until the police switch side and do the right thing. Then we will see lights at the end of the tunnel. Yes. I support a lady that said it is time we call out the police. Every host, every panelist, whenever you have the chance to open your platform, we need to call out the police, not the person. At
this point and junction of justice for Mohbad, it is time for violence. This is what they want.
We need to make our voice loud, and
let me just
we need to every day, every chance we have, because it is now so obvious. They are not giving us updates. Why would they give you updates? They have no updates. They've done nothing, nada, zero, nothing. So we need to tell them to go back to do what they refuse to do. I tell you, yesterday was like a sad day for everybody. My people, when I mean strap up, Amaduro Tony, we want to go international. Let's call out the police internationally. They won't like that. Let's call them out internationally. CNN, Voice of America, BBC, anyone where you know, chook leg. It is not the person directing the police. Police is going to be at the IG. We need to. Mohbad, from the get-go, Auntie, I said Mohbad is coming to clean up two main institutions in Nigeria. And I've made the police institution and the legal institution, and we can see. Oh my, for one more, be one fair, be one call. The same law they are stampeding, it will work. The same law that they are stampeding, I don't want to lose meji. Don't feel don't feel anyhow. That same law will work. So that is the reason for the agitation. PRO from Baba's side and police themselves from the state side. That is where we should be getting updates from. And we are not having the feel from both sides. I know that Baba has a PRO, and truth be told, we are not getting much from there. Gurexi is even doing the work of a PRO, but he doesn't want to take the title. No, they blame Gurexi. Tori Aro ma pagan, o ma lora bulletproof. Tori an FBI. So me blame Gurexi. That is the truth. But Gurexi always give us updates, even more than Baba's PRO. And let me hold brief for the guy. Maybe because he just took over, or we know Mobo. But the truth is that, to what extent can we trust the PRO? Ibolotiwa, Taloyon, Talo Vete. Because in this justice for Mohbad, there are traitors, there are snitches. You don't know who to trust. We can still trust Gurexi. Toriko di betray Baba. To what extent can we trust the PRO? It's $1 million question. To what extent can we trust him? That he will not be snitching to the opposite side. Toba for one law, sheko ni law. Toba for one law, sheko ni law. tó bá fi owó lọ gùrẹ́gì mo sure pé kò ní gbà. Can we say the same thing for Baba's PRO? Those are questions we need to start asking. Who is he? Where did he come from? So my people, the agitation is germane. Ìkanra gbogbo wa, ẹ wò, ó make sense. All makes sense, Baje. Inú bí wa,
we just need to understand one another. It's
absolutely, sister. Absolutely, sister. I was on Rich Grace platform one day, and a lady said, "I want host Sinja and Oko," and I corrected her. I said, "Look, all the hosts, I'm not a host anyway. I'm the panelist. All the hosts, they are also after justice for Mohbad, but all of them are looking at it from different angle. The Bible says that we are different members of one body. You have the eyes, you have the nose, you have the ears. Will you say that your ear is more important than your eyes? Will you say that your nose is more important than your right leg? Every part of your body has their function. Papa Reno talks differently. Rich Grace talks differently. Adenike talks differently. Olori Ebi talks differently. Young Daddy the same thing. Super Vibe. Ayami Kade. But gbogbo wọn only justice for Mohbad. No ma saucy. All these people have mentioned, Titi Koledi Harris, they are all for justice. But bon ṣe ń sọ ló yàtọ̀. Ìkọ́ra level oníkálukú yàtọ̀. Ẹlòmíì short fuse lóní, ẹlòmíì long fuse lóní. Gbogbo wa la wà impatient because we are not getting what we want. Ojú ogun ti lé o. Agbọ́dọ̀ kúrò tán ni. Ojú ogun ti lé. I rest my case. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.